guys, it's Bree. Sorry, I'm finally back to do another video for you guys. I've just been so crazy busy. I had FanX back in September, and then I just had so much stuff going on. I got a promotion at work, so that's been taking up all my time. So I'm sorry this is so late, but I'm here to do it, finally. So I hope you guys get to enjoy my 1,000 subscriber special. And before we start, thank you so much for those who support me and continue to support me. And thank you all so much for subscribing. So let's get into it. Let's go to the YouTube questions first. Okay, so my first question is from Haley. I love you so much. Thank you. Okay, so her first question is, what or who made you want to go into do dubs? Oh, that was so long ago. I think I was 17 or something, and I was just browsing YouTube, and I came across two girls that are actually still my friends to this day. Yelena, which, oh gosh, I don't even remember her new YouTube because all our YouTubes got shut down at one point and we had to do new ones. She is the most amazing Jasmine. She voices Jasmine, and that was the first thing I saw her in. And she also cosplays Jasmine. We're really good friends. We have a shared love over how much of a wonderful human being Zachary Levi is. We could talk about it for hours. And one other one that inspired me to do dubs was Mela, aka Future Belle. I don't know if you guys remember, but she is the most amazing dupe for Paige O'Hara. I literally cannot even explain how great she is at voicing Belle. So those are the two girls that inspired me to do dubs way back in 2006, 2007. Long time ago. Who is your favorite cosplayer? Oof. I have so many favorite cosplayers. I also think it depends on if you're asking if it's a famous one or if it's a more of my local convention friends, because I love my friends Kai and Cassie. They were amazing. Kai does an amazing Rapunzel. She's who I went to D23 with. I also went with Cassie, who ironically does Cass from Tangle the series, along with so many others. We call ourselves the Belle Twins, except she's 6 feet and I am 5'2". So we do Tall Belle and Short Belle. I also love Nikita Cosplays. She's freaking amazing. I swear she can do anything, any character. I also love, gosh, I can't remember her cosplayer name right now, but Lily. She's from France, and she does all these different Disney princesses, and she's amazing. I have an affinity towards Disney princesses, so. Favorite person to cosplay as the most? It's a no-brainer for me. It's Anna. I love doing Anna. Number one, because the kids they just say I'm Anna, even when I'm not in the wig. Just call me Anna. My family tells me it's an atrocity whenever I cosplay Elsa, because I am not Elsa, I am Anna. She's just the one I feel most comfortable in my skin in, and the one I relate to the most. Do you have any characters you want to voice dub as but haven't due to reasons? If so, who? Oh gosh. There's so many. I used to have so many dubs up on my old channel that I just haven't gotten around to redubbing. But probably like lower voiced characters, like Meg, and like sultry voiced. Yeah, Meg, and then probably Pocahontas. I want to do Moana, but I just haven't gotten around to doing it yet. Life's been insane. So yeah, probably just the sultry lower voice, because I'm definitely higher voiced and I'm just like, oh my gosh. And so it's a lot harder for me to tap into that place. I mean, I did do a Kingdom Hearts Disney voice reel a while ago, so I have done characters, just not full on dubs. All right, that's all the questions I have from Haley. I love you. Mwah. Next is, oh gosh, Ulexi 2010. I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. Question. Have you ever played Kingdom Hearts Union Cross? If so, which union that your heart is in? Yes, I do play Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. I freaking love that game. I fall out of it sometimes because I get too busy or I get bored, truthfully. Like, the stories and the levels go on and on and on. It's kind of repetitive sometimes, so sometimes I need a little break. I am in, oh gosh, it's the fox. I want to say Vulpes. Yes, I'm in Vulpes. So, and my brother's in the same one, so we play together all the time. So that's my union. All right, next one is from Christina, aka Alchemic Waking. I love you. First question: which voice actor inspires you the most? Ooh, you give me the hard-hitting questions. I want to say probably Paige O'Hara. Mostly because I got to meet her last year, and she was the most amazing person I've ever met. Not only because she was so kind and sweet, and genuine, but because she's talked about some struggles she's gone through in interviews, and I suffer from some of the same struggles, and it's just super inspiring to me. Second has to be Zachary Levi. I just love him so much. I also got the opportunity to meet him. He was super genuine, super sweet. He was dead tired, but he didn't let it show. He made it special. And he's also an inspiration because I'm a huge advocate of mental health. I myself suffer from depression and anxiety, and it's not just because I'm sad or I'm stressed out. It's because of a chemical imbalance in my brain that I've been diagnosed with by a doctor. So it's super important to me, and how much of an advocate he is and how much he shared his struggles, and I also, how he talks about how he just wants to find his princess and everything, I find it so endearing and sweet, and he's just amazing. Next question. If you could live in any Disney World kingdom, what would it be and why? Christina, why? Why must you give me all the hard questions? Oh gosh. I'd say it's a three-way tie between Arendelle, Corona, and Beast's Kingdom. Mostly just because I love these magical, mystical places, and if you notice, all three of those are enchanted or have magic in some way incorporated. And I just love everything magical and enchanting and exciting and wonderful. General thoughts on KH3. Curious to see what you think. Okay, I'm so excited to talk about this. Okay, so I personally loved Kingdom Hearts 3. It delivered in most every way I could have imagined. The only thing I think I wasn't super just in love with was Kyrie's lack of character development, because she's my favorite character, and she just basically did the same thing she's done in the last 100 games. Just kind of be rescued or sit by. I did like that she got to fight a little bit. That was something I loved. I wasn't keen on the ending because it was so sad for me. But that just makes way for Kingdom Hearts 4, which makes me so excited. I loved each of the worlds that you got to go to. Um, I I think the Arendelle is probably my least favorite just because it didn't feel finished. And I don't know, especially the ice castle maze thing. I just kind of wish that it had given me more than just traveling through the mountains and whatnot. But in general, I loved it. I loved getting to travel with Sora and crew again. I loved seeing Riku and Mickey do missions. I loved tying up some loose ends. I loved that the Wayfinder trio, the Sea Salt trio, and got to be together again. My poor Destiny trio. But I did love all the characters being reunited, so that was amazing for me. All right, next is Natalie. All right, so first question, who is your favorite Disney princess? You always do so amazing with them. I love them all, but I think my favorite princess dubbed for me is your Anna. You fit her so well. Thank you. So unironically, my favorite Disney princess is Anna. She is so much like me. I loved that I finally got that awkward, bubbly, just like over the top princess. Just like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to say, but I'm just gonna keep rambling until something comes out that is coherent. Just like, and someone that's so brave and selfless, and even though she gets overshadowed by her sister, she doesn't care. She just loves her sister. So that is my favorite Disney princess. To dub, to cosplay, just anything. What made you start YouTube? Oh, I kind of covered this in the first question, but it was basically I think I was just searching Disney things because I've always been obsessed with Disney. I was searching Disney things on YouTube and I ran across dubbing and I was like, hey, I want to try this. So I got my first mic, which was like a Logitech little crap mic, and just started dubbing. I think my first dub ever was either Belle Reprise or Part of Your World Reprise, which was always my favorite Disney songs. What Disney parks have you been to, if any? I've been to 2. I didn't go to them till later in life. My first Disney park experience ever was in Disney World with a friend at the time. We went to Disney World and went to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, which was an amazing first experience to have at a Disney park because my parents were not very well off when I was younger, and so we never could afford to go to Disney. And then I've been to Disneyland twice now. I went for the first time in 2017, I went by myself, and it was an amazing experience. I can't even describe how great it was to get to experience that. And then I went like a month ago when I went to D23 with my friends. Who is your favorite character to cosplay? Like I said before, Anna is my favorite character to cosplay, and followed by Rapunzel, then Belle. Are you performing in any shows? I'm not. I would love to, but truthfully, number one, I feel like I'm just too old now. I know I don't look it, but I'm almost 30. So I have a full-time job, which doesn't give me much time to do it. I would have loved to be able to perform in shows. I actually would love to be able to do costuming for shows in the area. But we'll see where my life leads. Do you have any pets? No, I do not, sadly. I had puppies when I was 12. I've had a couple goldfish here and there. The closest thing I've had to a pet was my boyfriend's dog, which his brother took back to California, so no, I don't have him anymore. But sadly, I've never been able to afford to have pets. Do you prefer coffee, tea, or neither? Coffee is my lifeblood. I recently discovered it. I I never really liked the taste of coffee, but my mom, before I went to Fan X in September, my mom was like, here, you have some coffee. You need some coffee to get you through the day. And I'm like, so I had some pumpkin spice creamer in it, and I'm addicted now. So I have coffee every morning now. Do you work at the moment? I do, actually. Hence why I haven't been able to make videos as often as I want to. I am currently the assistant director at a daycare. It's stressful, but it gives me the opportunity to work with kids, and I love being able to work with all the kids despite how hard the day is. All right, next is from Jonathan. Hi. Let's see, if you have a favorite Disney princess from any Disney movie, who is it, and why is the Disney princess your favorite? I've answered 2 other questions like this, so I'm just going to move on to the next one. If you like rock music, then what's your favorite song and why? I actually do like rock music. Oh God, I have several favorite bands. I like Red. I love Breaking Benjamin. I love 30 Seconds to Mars. I love Evanescence. See, my favorite song. That's so hard. But I think it's probably Diary of Jane. I've always loved that song. That or Last Night by Skillet, which is more Christian rock, but it's still rock. So. And what are the best video games you have played before? Ooh, I've played a few video games. Let's see. My favorite will always be Kingdom Hearts. Always. Followed by Legend of Zelda series. Ocarina of Time is by far my most favorite out of the series. I grew up playing it when I was 8 years old, and I haven't stopped. I also love an Uncharted series. I love some of like the older games like Crash Bandicoot and Spyro. I also love Persona. I'm currently playing that. My boyfriend got me addicted to it. Final Fantasy series. I love it. I'm in the midst of playing Final Fantasy VIII right now. It's amazing. And it tests my skills to be able to do turn-based combat, which I'm not very great at, to be honest. I'm also anxiously awaiting the Final Fantasy VII remake, which, March can't come soon enough. So yeah, those are my favorite video games. Okay, so we're going to go on to Instagram, which I think I only have one question on, by my sis, Gina, the Elsa to my Anna. I love you so much. So, from Disney, anime, whatever, what had the most impact on your life? Oh, gosh, okay. It's a tie between Rapunzel and Belle. I wish I could say it was Anna. I was loved and related to Anna ever since the movie came out. But at the time, and then when I was little, it was always Belle. She inspired me to be intelligent and smart and kind. But I think the one that had the most impact on my life was probably Rapunzel. In 2010, I was going through a really hard time. In 2009, I moved from California to Utah, and it was a very, very difficult move. I was 19. To be honest, I always hated living in Utah, but my dad got a job and I couldn't afford to live on my own in California since California is so expensive. So it had been really hard. I had no friends. I didn't have a car. I was basically trapped in my house all the time. Dubbing was my only solace. I would wake up, take my brother to school, clean my house, and I would spend the rest of the day on the computer or dubbing or exploring various other hobbies. That's kind of when I got into cosplay, and I just threw myself into it. Just full force, and I didn't really do anything else. So when Tangled came out, I related to Rapunzel on a spiritual level, because I felt like I was just someone who had all these hobbies and things to try and keep herself busy while not to escape her metaphorical tower. Um, so when I saw Rapunzel escape the tower in the movie, that inspired me to go for my own dreams and to inspire me to get out of my tower, which it did. And I'm so thankful for that movie for inspiring me to do that. I actually, after that, I ended up slowly coming out and I got nannying jobs, and I got, eventually in 2014, I got to the most magical experience, and I got to work for my favorite company. I got to work for Disney, which was amazing. And I've grown more and more, and she's the princess I always go back to try to inspire me to escape my tower and the walls I've built up around myself. Thanks so much for coming and asking your questions, and I'm so happy I got the chance to answer them. I love every one of you. Thank you so much for supporting me. Let me know what you'd like to see me do in the future. If you enjoy my cosplay videos, if you enjoy my singing videos, if you enjoy my dubs, just let me know what you want to see. Okay, bye.